Jim, how pleased are you with that 3 points tonight?
Very massive 3 points. That was off the back of a perfectly executed performance from the lads. All of them, starters, substitutes, the whole group really. The work that goes into, a performance like that, which is a very technical game against a very technical team. It's a real endurance test for the mind, never mind the body. You give the ball up, you cannot see it again for 2 and 3 minutes at a time, which is very different to a normal National League game, which is very different to most games actually, at a lot of levels. So yeah, it takes a lot of poise, focus, understanding, and like mental fitness. So yeah, I'm delighted with the performance, and the reward for that is an excellent win against a very good team.
I know you mentioned the two technical sides and sort of the mental side of having to play in a game like that to come out on top, not just the result, but in terms of sort of controlling the game and the chances created as well. It shows must be really pleasing for you and the lads to execute that game plan.
Yeah, I'm pleased how much we mastered the game, to be honest. I thought we respectfully completely suppressed Gateshead tonight. Sam Waller didn't have much to do. I can't remember much at all, top of my head. I think when the game got a bit more traditional late on, a few long throws is a nervy moment in the stadium, but I thought for 90 minutes, I think the lads completely executed. So it's one of them nights. It's like full credit to the team, full credit to the squad. They're focused to be so reactive to an excellent result in the cup at the weekend, and the emotional effect that has. It's important to try to go again with that maximum focus, which isn't always easy to do when we've all been through an emotional high of getting to the trophy semi-final and one game away from Wembley. It was a draw yesterday. It's very much a high, and it can affect focus. And when you come down from that high to raise to a level again, it's really it's challenging to do. So I think that mixed with how the group is carrying fatigue at the minute, to produce such an excellent performance and a dominant performance tonight was very, very pleasing from a coaching perspective.
And when you talk about executing that plan, obviously not just going forward, but it's the same at the back as well, isn't it? And keeping another clean sheet as well must be a great confidence boost for everyone.
It's huge, Greg. It's a huge part of it. I think I don't think many teams will stop Gateshead scoring home and away this season. We'll see come the end of the season, but we've just done that against them. One of them was against 10 men. One of them we were down to 10 men for a large part of the game also. But it's commitment, it's focus. Both aspects of the game are huge in terms of attaining the result that you want, and we did execute both tonight. I really thought we were the only team that was going to win the game in terms of chance creation and the opportunities we had. It was all us on the night, and we fully deserved 3 points tonight.
You mentioned a bit of fatigue with obviously the run of games that have been on, a few changes tonight, a few enforced as well. What's the latest on the injury front?
Not good, Greg. That was the disappointing part of yesterday, really. Whilst everyone was riding high with the draw, and rightfully so, it's really, really exciting. There's things going on behind the scenes that I know about, of course. We lose Kyron Gordon, sustained an injury in the Altrincham game for a reasonable amount of time. Devante Rodney also, we lose him for a reasonable amount of time. And Jida Kiki, we lose him probably for the season. So yeah, bit of a triple hammer blow there into the three really good players, three significant players for us, three big characters also. That's what we've been dealt. we pick up the baton and you know, we continue to drive forward as a group.
Just ask you about that FA Trophy draw, getting down to last four. There's never going to be any easy ties, but a home tie, I guess, would have been high on the agenda for you, and try and get this place packed out and try and get us to a Wembley final.
Yeah, that was the main one for me. I just wanted it to be at home, and no matter who we got, I wanted it to be at home. In a semi-final, I don't really believe there's an easier or more difficult tie. I think they're all the occasion everyone rises to. Everyone, you know, it presents a different day than any other normal challenge would, any other normal league game would, and whichever league you're in. I think, you know, these occasions are big and they come with different emotions and everything else. I just wanted it to be in front of our home fans, so I'm delighted. Primarily that we got a home draw, and yeah, as you said, Greg, I would love it if we could, you know, get as many as possible and be as vocally supportive as possible from the off, because, you know, we're all at our most powerful when we're together.
And speaking about home games, we're in the midst of a run of 4 consecutive home matches, 2 down, 2 wins as well, and 2 more to come. And the support towards the end of that game tonight was brilliant, and I guess you'd ask for more of the same this Saturday.
Definitely, Greg. Yeah, it's always appreciated. It always makes, you know, it empowers us. The group feel it, and they always talk of it. And yeah, you know, it helps us keep clean sheets. It helps us score goals. It helps us gain points. It hopefully helps us win games. It's massively empowering, and yeah. On to the next one now. Next home game at the Crown Royal. Hopefully we can pick up another win and make it 3 in a week.